And welcome back to today's battleground, Pennsylvania. Here in the Keystone State, women voters outnumber men, and in this razor-tight race, probably no group holds more cards than undecided women. Women like Cassandra Orrell, she is 27, single, a public relations executive, and a registered Republican who is leaning toward Obama. Genevieve McCormick is 32, a law professor and married mother of 3 from the Philadelphia suburbs. Lifelong Democrat, Jen, leaning toward McCain. And Debbie Fromer, 51, is an administrator at a nonprofit organization, a Democrat who loved Ronald Reagan. She is very undecided as well. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining us. Cassandra, I want to start with you. Politics major in college. You're in the business world. You've always voted Republican. Now you're leaning toward Obama. Why is that?
Well, I find that my traditional values really fall in line with the Republicans, but some of the issues that are facing us today, like international relations, the environment, education, investment in technology, those are things that I feel like Senator Obama is more prepared to lead us on.
Interesting, because McCain has always pushed that I know more about foreign policy than my opponent.
It's not about knowing more for me, it's how you approach foreign policy. I lived abroad for a while, and I hate the fact that people were like, oh, your country doesn't really care that much about us, or they're not friendly to us. So I want somebody who can go out and restore our reputation internationally.
Okay, you're also Catholic and strongly pro-life.
Yes.
So does the Sarah Palin affect you at all?
I think so. I really like her, and I feel strongly that she's the kind of woman that I know and that I would like to be involved in leading our country. But that makes me even more undecided.
Okay, Cassandra, you are exactly the opposite here. Jen, I'm sorry. You're a registered Democrat. You are leaning toward McCain.
That's right.
What is the issue that's pushing you that way?
I have 3 young children under 4 years old. I'm very interested in their future and in the immediate future of my family, our finances, homeland security, keeping us safe and providing for us.
And you're a suburban mom. That is definitely the person that both candidates are going after. What are you hearing out in the suburbs?
A lot of confusion, a lot of undecided women just like me.
And Deb, you are definitely undecided.
Absolutely.
Is it true that you're not going to make up your mind till you walk into the voting booth?
At this point, I might not vote at all. I mean, that's how undecided I am.
Why is that?
Well, I'm tired of all the false promises. I mean, over the weekend, both candidates have promised they're not going to raise taxes. We all know that with everything that's happening, they put out $1 trillion to save these large companies. We're never going to get out of this. This is going to be worse than the 30s. And what bothers me the most, with all the flooding down south and everything, that they fly overhead and they want to assess the damage, but yet we're not really sending any money down there. I'm more focused on what's going to happen here in the United States because it's an American election. I'm not really that concerned right now with foreign policy. I want to know what they're going to do for us as Americans because we are literally falling apart.
Yeah, I mean, you sound just a little bit cynical about that. Waiting for the debates, will that be a deciding factor for you guys?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for your input.